This video is on the discriminant of the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is y equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Wow, it's quite a formula there. This piece right here in the blue box is called the discriminant. Depending on the discriminant, three things could happen. If the discriminant is negative or less than 0, there are two non-real answers. This means you will not see the graph cross the x-axis. If the discriminant is positive or greater than 0, there are two real answers. If the discriminant is a perfect square, there will be two distinct places where it crosses the x-axis. If the discriminant is 0, there will be one place that the graph touches the x-axis. This would also be known as to where the vertex lies on the graph. When finding the discriminant, you need to make sure that the quadratic equation is in standard form. What that means is the square term first, then the linear term, then the constant. Just like we have here in example 1 of y equals 3p squared minus 2p minus 5. Instead of using the whole formula right now, all we are going to look at is the discriminant of b squared minus 4ac. So I'm going to go ahead and label each coefficient. So the coefficient 3 is a, negative 2 is b, and c is negative 5. So I'm going to take b, which is negative 2, we're going to square that, minus 4 times a times c. And we're going to go ahead and solve this. So I'm going to use my order of operations. So I'm going to go exponents first. So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. And then I'm going to multiply negative 4 times 3 times negative 5. So negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 times negative 5, which will give me a positive 60. So looking at here, 4 plus 60 is 64. Since my discriminant is positive, there will be two real solutions. Example 2 is y equals x squared plus 6x plus 9. We're going to label our coefficients. A will be 1 because there's not a number there. B will be 6 and C will be 9. So our formula is b squared minus 4ac. So b is 6 squared minus 4, 1 times 9. So looking at this, we have 6 squared, which is 36. Now we have negative 4 times 1, which is negative 4, times 9, which is negative 36. So 36 minus 36 is 0. Therefore, there is one solution. Example 3 is 4x squared plus x plus 2. Again, we're going to label each coefficient. So a is 4, b would be 1, and c would be 2. So b squared will be 1 squared minus 4 times 4 times 2 of c. So 1 squared is 1, and negative 4 times 4 is negative 16, times 2 is a negative 32. 1 minus 32 is a negative 31. Since this is negative, there are two non-real solutions. You will get into what non-real solutions are when you hit Algebra 3-4.